Okay, after identification of sulfide, then we are in the next anion acidic radical sulfide, IDE. Okay, this is IDE, therefore there is no oxygen. Okay, so write down test or observation. First is test or observation. Test or observations. Okay, first it is very important, colorless gas. Colorless gas with rotten smell. You underline very important, rotten smell. Okay, so whenever in future it is used so many places, rotten smell. Rotten smell is due to the H2S. Okay, evolution of colorless gas with rotten smell. Second, this gas turns black to lead acetate paper. These equations I will give you, just you should understand the theory behind it. Okay. Third is violet color turns violet color to sodium nitro Praside, Prusside, Praside solution. Okay, so these are the three observations physically we do when we carry out the experiment. To the given salt, when concentrated acid are added, three observations you can make. First, very simple, rotten smell. What is the reason behind the rotten smell? Due to the formation of H2S. Second, gas turns black. Lead acetate paper actually converts into lead sulfide. This sulfide and lead acetate Pb, that equation I am going to give you. Then third one is turns violet color. What it will make? It turns violet color. Nitroprusside solution, its chemical formula and reaction is very important. Here this is important, here black color is important, here rotten smell is very important. Okay, so this is the observations. Now chemical reaction wise explanation is okay. See, whatever the observations we have made as of now, first one is what? First one is rotten smell. What is the first one? Rotten smell. So actually sulfide ion is present in our salt when it is treated with what? Dilute H2SO4. H2S is evolved. Because of this, what it is there? Rotten smell. H2S got rotten smell. Okay. Now lead acetate. Lead acetate when treated, simply this will convert into acetic acid. Lead and sulfide will convert as a PBS. So PBS is black in color. In this chapter, very important things are colors and smell. Okay. So wherever some color and smell are there, then you should remember and you should write and practice. Then remaining will be 2 moles of CH3COOH. What will be the remaining? 2 moles of CH3COOH. Okay. Now this very important, sodium nitroprusside. Simple, what you will make, this sulfur, this Fe, it is going to be the same. In bracket I am writing FeNOS, sodium nitroprusside. Okay. This total it is going to be the Na2, it was there, Na4, and CN5 will be as it is. So this is called as sodium nitroprusside. What is the color? Sodium nitroprusside is violet color. Okay. Violet coloration is because of the sodium nitroprusside. These numbers are very important. 4 sodium and it was NO. Now it is NOS. What it is? NOS. Okay. Sodium nitroprusside, which is what color? Violet color. Okay. So 3 observations, 3 corresponding equations. Is it understood? Okay, next is Acetate. What is the next one? Acetate. Acetate is CH3COO minus. Okay. Here only two observations. First, vinegar smell. Vinegar is what we use in our daily cooking. Okay. If you wanted to avoid spoiling of some food items, then we add vinegar to it. It is like a food preservative. Okay. So vinegar smell. If that smell is coming, obviously it is acetate ion. Second thing is blood red color. When you add FeCl3, which FeCl3? Neutral FeCl3, when you add to the given solution, it should, if it is converting into the blood red color, that confirms the presence of acetate ion. That confirms the presence of what? Acetate ion. Okay? Noted? Note down. Okay, chemical reactions to explain our observation. What was the first observation? Vinegar like smell. So vinegar like smell means vinegar should be formed. What should be formed? Vinegar. What is the chemical formula of vinegar? Acetic acid is vinegar. Okay. So when it is heated with dilute sulfuric acid, then there will be displacement reaction. What will be the reaction? 2 moles of hydrogen will be attached, calcium and sulfur. It is going to form CaSO4 and 2 moles of acetic acid. What it is forming? This is what? Vinegar. Okay? Vinegar. Vinegar is formed. Understood? The vinegar smell is due to the formation of acetic acid. What is the next observation we have made? Blood red color. Next observation we have made is blood red color. Okay. So when the given salt added with neutral FeCl3, blood red color is due to the formation of iron acetate. What acetate? FeCH3 C double bond O thrice iron acetate, and here what it will form? CaCl2. How many moles it is going to be? The 3 moles of CaCl2. Okay. So 3 moles of CaCl2 and 1 mole of iron acetate is formed. What is formed? 1 mole of iron acetate. This is the reason behind the blood red color. Okay. So all of you, what you will make a list of the colors. Blood red color, black color. Okay. Rotten X smell, like that. Important thing you should remember and you should write it. Okay. Okay, next is observation of nitrite, ITE. Okay, so NO2 minus, NO2 minus. Observations are again here also two observations. First, when dilute sulfuric acid or dilute acid is added, reddish brown vapors comes out. What will come out? Reddish brown vapors will come out. Okay, reddish brown vapors. What it is and why it is, that also we are going to study with the equations. Okay. Next one is it turns blue. It turns what? Blue color. Okay. When it is treated with acidic potassium iodide starch paper. When it is given salt added with, or when it is in contact with acidic potassium iodide starch paper, that starch paper converts into which color? Blue color. Okay. Okay, we have made two observations for the nitrate. Okay, nitrite, ITE. First observation is brown colored, reddish brown color gas. Okay, so this is the salt which contain nitrite. When it is treated with sulfuric acid, first it forms nitrous acid. What it is forming? Nitrous acid, HNO2. Okay, so HNO2 further decomposes. It is basically unstable acid. Okay, nitric acid is a stable, strong acid and oxidizing agent also. But HNO2 being unstable, it converts into stable HNO3, also releases nitric oxide. What it is? Nitric oxide. This nitric oxide, when it is evolved into the atmosphere, it reacts with atmospheric oxygen. This is what? Atmospheric oxygen, the nitric oxide released in the previous step. They both will react with each other to form the NO2. The NO2 is reddish brown. What is it is? Reddish brown color. Okay. So reddish brown color, whatever we observed, it is what? NO2 gas. And NO2 is reddish brown due to presence of unpaired electron. Due to presence of what? Unpaired electron. Okay. Next, 2 moles of potassium iodide. 2 moles of potassium iodide when react with NO2. Okay. This is salt containing iodide. What we told, the gas which is evolving when comes in contact with the iodide, starch, iodide followed by starch, acidic. Okay. So acidic potassium iodide, first it results in KNO2, that is not a problem. And this iodide -1 is oxidized to iodine. What it is converted into? Iodine. Okay. So that iodine, to identify iodine, this is the major test every time it is used. Whenever you wanted to test the presence of iodine, simply bring one starch paper. If it converts into blue color, which color? Blue color, that shows the presence of iodine. Starch paper is the best method to identify the presence of. Identify presence of what? Iodine. Okay. If iodine is present, iodine is a what it is? Sublimate. Iodine directly converts solid to the vapors or gas. So that gas, when come in contact with starch paper, then it is converted into blue color. Shows the presence of what? Iodine. Okay. These are the some tests which are for group 1 acidic radical. Okay. Group 1 acidic radical. Now after this, what you will do, you will leave some space. What you will do? Leave some space. First you will write the acidic radical. Okay. Then you will write observation. Then you will write color only. Understood? So like reddish color, reddish brown color, there you will write only NO2. Okay. Blood red color, there you will write only Fe acetate, iron acetate. Like that, only required information, but in tabular form. If you write it, then it is easy to answer the objective questions. Okay, now we are starting with the group 2. Understood? Group 2 acidic radical. Group 2 acidic radical also called as concentrated acidic radicals. Okay, because after trying with the dilute acidic radical, they are not detected. Then we will improve the concentration. And group 2, majority of the group 2 are halides. What are they? Halides. Okay. Main one is absent except F minus. What is the next? Except F minus. Most of the halide belongs to the group 2 only. Okay. So we will start one by one. First, what we will start? Observation. Then we will write about the reactions behind it. Okay, first one is we are going to study Cl minus. Cl minus is chloride, IDE. IDE shows absence of any oxygen. Okay, so first observation. Okay, first one is colorless fuming gas. First observation, you will when it is heated with the concentrated acid, colorless fuming gas. Okay, fuming gas with fast smell, which evolves very fast. Okay, second one is green precipitate. Okay, white precipitate. White precipitate is formed when treated with this. Already you must have studied in the coordinate compounds. There are integer type questions, AgNO3. Okay, and it is insoluble. That is insoluble. Sorry, is soluble in NH4OH. NH4OH. Okay. Third one is chromyl chloride test. D block. Okay. Chromyl chloride test. As I initially I told, it is a combination of complete inorganic. Chromyl chloride test. Okay. It gives chromyl chloride test. Understood? So next one is Chromite chloride test is only main and gives NaOH. NaOH gives yellow solution. After the chromite chloride test, yellow solution. Okay. What is yellow solution? What is the formula that I will tell you? Understood? So mainly here it is of the chromite chloride test only. Chromite chloride test is used for presence of detection of Cl minus. What is that? Detection of presence of Cl minus. Okay. So first, if it is a chloride ion, it will react with concentrated acid. It will release the HCl. What it will release? It will release the HCl. Okay. Second one, it gives the white precipitate. What is the formula of white precipitate? AgCl is the formula of white precipitate. So when it is treated with AgNO3, okay, AgNO3 and halide will react with each other to form white precipitate. So number of moles of white precipitate is used to find out number of chlorine available outside the bracket in coordination compounds. Okay. In coordination compound, suppose 2 chlorine are there, then we have to use 2 moles of AgNO3. So with the help of the number of moles of AgNO3, we can identify how many chlorines are there outside the bracket. Okay. So based on that concept, there will be integer type questions and formulation questions in the coordination compound and chromite chloride test. These are the 3 observations made during the identification of chloride ion. Okay. Okay, here these are the reactions related to this topic. Okay. First here NaCl when treated with concentrated sulfuric acid. When treated with concentrated sulfuric acid, that fuming colorless gas which is evolving is HCl. What is the fuming gas evolved? That is HCl. Okay. First observation which we have made, that is fuming gas, colorless fuming gas, that is reason is HCl. Second, when it is treated with AgNO3, it forms white precipitate. That is because of the AgCl. And that white precipitate, okay, when treated with ammonium hydroxide, it forms the soluble complex. What it will form? Soluble complex. What is the soluble complex? AgNH3 twice Cl. Okay. Very important is chromyl chloride test. When halide chloride is present when treated with potassium dichromate in presence of acidic medium, chromyl chloride formula is CrO2Cl2. Chromyl chloride is formed. What is the speciality of this? It is orange red color. What it is? Orange reddish color vapor. Now, when these vapors CrO2Cl2, what is this? CrO2Cl2, when it is passed through NaOH, it will form Na2CrO4. What is the color? This Na2CrO4 further treated with lead acetate. Okay. Then yellow precipitate will be forming. What will be forming? Yellow precipitate will be forming. Okay. These are the tests to identify. Test to identify chloride. First one is when treated with concentrated sulfuric acid, colorless fuming gas of HCl is formed. Second, it forms white precipitate when treated with AgNO3 due to formation of AgCl. Next one is it results in formation of chromyl chloride, which is orange red color. It can be further confirmed by using NaOH. Okay. So these are the test and reaction corresponding to that. Okay.